The mysterious, so-called, Men in Black, are characters in dark suits who allegedly reach out to people who witnessed UFOs, in order to warn them not to speak about what they saw. No one knows whether they are government representatives or shape-shifting creatures. The first time the Men in Black were mentioned, was in the 1950s, when the UFO enthusiast Albert Bender formed the modest organization, the International Flying Saucer Bureau. The team published a magazine named Space Review. Bender, however, didn't have evidence to prove his encounter with these men. Therefore, skeptics believed the magazine wasn't financially stable and it was likely to cease nevertheless. About a decade later, Bender published a book describing his experience. He suggested that his strange guests might have been, in fact, extraterrestrials. According to his story, the Men in Black didn't come alone but with 3 beautiful women in tight white outfits. Bender's book drew the attention of a UFO magazine publisher, Gray Baker. Barker wrote about Bender's account in his 1956 book They Knew Too Much About Flying Saucers. According to an associate of his, John Sherwood, in the 1960s, the pair developed a claim of their own Men in Black. They too published a fictional story about 3 aliens in dark suits who threatened UFO witnesses into quietness. The existence of boys in black is a very popular concept in the community of the UFO believers. Especially because no matter how bizarre the story sounds, it seems more likely truthful if the witnesses say they received threats. So, you probably wonder whether any of these stories are true. We have to say it is quite plausible that at some point, dark-suited representatives analyzed UFO reports. As a matter of fact, there was an Air Force project that investigated flying saucer reports in the 1950s called Project Blue Book. Men in Black stories seem to have widely fallen out of fashion in recent years. Mainly, because they become something rather taken as a culture joke.